Have a future. What do you want for your homeland, for yourself, and for your family? You have to understand the past. Where do we come from? How did our ancestors manage to survive all the barbarity that came from elsewhere, to exterminate them and seize their land? How did they fight to keep for us the lands we have today, Burkina Faso? You must understand the details of our past. What has Africa endured? What has Burkina Faso endured? And how did our ancestors manage so that we are here today as Burkinabè?
Brothers and sisters, today we witness yet another historic step in Burkina Faso of self-determination. The government, inspired by the vision of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, has launched a Patriotic Immersion program for students who have completed their baccalaureate, that is a high school diploma. For 1 month, these young men and women will undergo civic discipline and physical training, learning discipline, unity, and above all, love for their homeland. Some critics may call it indoctrination, but let's be honest. What is more dangerous, teaching our youth to love and defend their country, or letting them remain passive? Foreign powers continue to exploit our resources. This program is not about militarizing the youth. It's about preparing them to carry forward the spirit of progressive popular revolution. Before we go deeper into this, let us listen to the words of Captain Ibrahim Traoré himself, the leader who continues to inspire Burkinabè people courage with vision and unwavering commitment to their sovereignty.
Have a future. What do you want for your homeland, for yourself, and for your family? You have to understand the past. Where do we come from? How did our ancestors manage to survive all the barbarity that came from elsewhere, to exterminate them and seize their land? How did they fight to keep for us the lands we have today, Burkina Faso? You must understand the details of our past. What has Africa endured? What has Burkina Faso endured? And how did our ancestors manage so that we are here today as Burkinabè? Through this, you will understand the world today, geopolitics. Why are human relations around the world so often marred by devastating wars and many other complex phenomena that you simply cannot fully understand unless you are diligently taught history? Today, our homeland is unfortunately at war. But you must understand where this war comes from. Why are we being attacked? Why are these individuals attacking our homeland? All of this will be taught and introduced to you. The more you understand what you are experiencing, and now you must understand why we decided to embark on a revolution. What is a revolution? How can we understand that a revolution was necessary for us to get there? We need to revolutionize our lives. We are very far behind, and with the war, we need to move quickly, which means we need citizens of a new kind, highly disciplined, committed, and patriotic, even to the point of making the ultimate sacrifice. And through this, you will better understand how to envision your future. What do you want for your country? Who doesn't want tomorrow to have their children go to school for free, to have them properly cared for in their own country, to have them properly fed? This is the meaning of our commitment, and you need to understand all of this and that it is possible. If today we are at war and yet in terms of development we are able to accomplish so much, it means that our homeland has potential that was surely poorly exploited before. And how can we prevent these resources from falling back into the hands of the imperialists? That is the meaning of the struggle. And you must understand all these factors. You will be taught many things. You will learn humility. You will have to share many things with your comrades, and you will learn to love your homeland, to never betray your homeland. The war of disinformation being waged today by imperialism, the manipulation, it's you who are the targets.
Burkina Faso's decision to introduce a Patriotic Immersion program for students is a bold step in shaping a new generation that truly understands the meaning of nationhood. For too long, African education systems have been molded. They have been molded to produce job seekers who know everything about Europe but nothing about their homeland. Now, under the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, younger Burkinabès will participate in their development programs of the country, not just with academic knowledge, but with values of unity, patriotism, and self-reliance. Critics, as always, are quick to scream militarization or indoctrination. But what exactly are they afraid of? That young people will finally grow to love their country instead of worshipping foreign powers. This is how the things are. That they will learn self-defense and civic responsibility instead of becoming passive consumers of Western narratives. The same voices that oppose African self-determination are the ones pretending to care about human rights while exploiting Africa's wealth. Burkina Faso is not creating soldiers, it is creating citizens who are ready to defend their land, their culture, dignity, and whatever belongs to them. If a month of patriotic training frightens the critics, then perhaps they know that an awakened, united youth is the greatest weapon against neo-colonial control. This is not indoctrination, it is liberation. Thanks for being with us. This is Pillars of History. Always come for new stories. Thank you.